Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how a VNT turbo works, how they fail, and how to fix them. VNT stands for Variable Nozzle Turbo, or sometimes you'll hear them called VGT, Variable Geometry Turbo. Inside the turbine housing are vanes, which increase or decrease exhaust flow at the turbine. VNT increases turbo efficiency, which increases both power and fuel economy. The turbo is mounted to the back of the engine, so to show you how it works, I'm going to have to remove it and take it apart. Here's the back side of the turbo. I've added this boost gauge since my vacuum pump gauge is broken. As the ECU applies vacuum to the VNT actuator, it moves this control rod, which moves the lever, and this lever controls the position of the vanes inside of the turbo. Once it reaches full extension, it hits a stop screw down here. Now this is a Borg-Warner turbo, so as you apply vacuum, the rod extends. Garrett turbochargers, as you apply vacuum, the rod retracts. They work in opposite directions, but they both serve to move this lever, which controls the vane positions. On this exact turbocharger model, it starts moving around 2 inches of mercury and is fully extended to where it hits a stop screw at around 15. Some of the most common failures and causes of limp mode are failure of this vacuum line, actuator, misadjustment of the control rod, or stop screw. Any one of these will cause this lever arm to not respond correctly to how the ECU thinks it should be moving, and that will throw you into limp mode. I've removed the actuator and separated the center housing. On the inside of this lever is the VNT guide pin. This guide pin directly moves the VNT control ring. Now, even when this center housing is attached, as long as the actuator is disconnected, it should move with fingertip effort. If it's not moving with fingertip effort, that means the carbon buildup or rust buildup inside of the turbo is preventing this from moving correctly and could be one of the main causes of why you're getting limp mode. The guide pin fits into this empty slot here on the control ring and moves back and forth. And the control ring moves each of these individual control arms, which moves these vanes on the inside. At low engine speeds, the turbo restricts the vanes to spin the turbo faster and build boost sooner. At high engine speeds and loads, the vanes open to reduce restriction. When the turbo reaches maximum boost, or the maximum specified boost, the vanes stop opening, and that controls boost instead of a wastegate dumping exhaust through a bypass. Wide vanes slow the exhaust gas flow rate and limit the maximum turbo speed. Now during limp mode, the car's computer detects some kind of problem and opens the vanes all the way to slow the turbo and prevent any kind of turbo boost from damaging the engine. The engine feels like it has very little power because it's not building turbo boost. There's lots of possible causes, but the most common one inside the turbo is carbon buildup or rust buildup around this ring or vanes. If these don't move freely, or if there's an external problem causing these to not move freely, it will cause underboost or overboost codes depending on where it's getting stuck. Another problem is this guide pin wearing into this control ring. Let's say the guide pin was the diameter of this pin. As you can see, there's a lot of play and the vanes aren't moving as expected. But if the guide pin is nice and tight, then the turbo response is as the car's computer expects it. Another problem that's showing up on some high mileage Borg-Warner turbos is the stop screw needing adjustment. What's basically happening is these vanes go too far like this in the closed position, and the vanes basically are choking the turbo. This shouldn't happen, and when it does, you get some engine hesitation followed by a sudden surge of power as the vanes open and the engine sort of comes back to life. So that's how a VNT turbo works. Thanks for watching another MyTurboDiesel.com video.